Hello, my name is Kallista, and welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we were taking care of a little problem for Dr. Michelle. She was being blackmailed, and we told the guy to piss off or we'd kill him, and that seemed to do the trick. Now, he did mention a name, Baines. Here's the thing, I'm not sure if the blackmailer was called Baines or if he was talking about someone else. I am a wee bit confused there. Either way, we can go and report back into Dr. Michelle when we're ready. However, Chora's den is just down here. We may as well check in. Hello? You alright?
They told me it was you, but I didn't believe it. Shepard grew up and turned into a soldier.
Hello?
Have we met?
Name's Finch. You probably don't remember me, but we ran together in the 10th Street Reds. Maybe you don't remember it yourself, running in a gang. None of the vids mention it when they're talking about you.
Well, hello there. Shit, Yeah, Naomi isn't ashamed of her past.
My history's a matter of public record. I got nothing to hide.
Really? What if someone gave an interview talking about Commander Shepard's history in the gangs? We're not trying to cause you trouble, Shepard. We just want a favor, for old time's sake. One of the Reds, Kurt Wiseman, got picked up by Turians. We'd like you to talk to the Turian guard in the bar and get Kurt out.
One, I don't think Naomi would like this tone.
What was this guy arrested for?
Some stupid minor offense. Maybe he had a little red sand. You know how the Turians are. They declared him a problem, and they're shipping him back for a trial.
You're not asking me to break Wiseman out of jail, are you?
Of course not. But word has it you've got some pull with the aliens. All we're asking you to do is pull a little for us.
What was one of the 10th Street Reds doing in Turian space?
Since your days, the Reds have expanded. We do some salvage, a little shipping here and there, that kind of thing.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. So the 10th Street Reds have gone space side. Ooh. I mean, clearly he's dancing around what they do. You know, oh, some salvage, a little shipping. A little shipping is smuggling. Salvage, probably theft. And that, like, what did he get arrested for? Oh, maybe he had red sand. So that wasn't a definitive... That wasn't a definitive thing. Ooh. I'm drawn to this one. I'm drawn to this one because here's the thing. I think this guy is taking a tone. He's making threats. Naomi isn't ashamed of what she's done. But he's making threats like, oh, what if someone did an interview and fucked you over? Like, he's making threats. She absolutely wouldn't be like, oh yeah, no problem. The reason why I think she'd do this is because I think she's curious. I think she's curious, like, what happened to the gang after I left? So yeah, not jumping on board, but not saying no either.
I'll talk to the Turian and see what I can do.
Thanks, Shepard. I knew you'd remember your old friends. The guard's over in Chora's den. Take care of this, and you'll never see me again.
Yeah, Here's the thing. If a gang knows that you are capable of being blackmailed, then they'll do it infinitely. They will do it infinitely. I think this is more a case of Naomi is just very curious as to what's going on. Ooh, hello.
Fish got a good thing going here. Too bad he got me.
And do you have any thoughts?
We Asari are more accepting of our sexuality than most other species. Some club owners like to exploit this by hiring us as dancers.
Oh god, you again. No. No thank you. That's just a patron. We can still sit down. No, no. We're on duty.
Can I help you?
Oh. I wish there was an option to ask. I wish there was an option to say, hey, have you recently arrested Kurt Weissman? What did he do? Yeah, I don't think she really cares about cutting him loose. She just wants to know what's going on. And this is so goody-goody. It just doesn't sit right with me. You know, but for them coming to her, Naomi wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna go grass up all of my old, all of the people who were in the gang with me. So I guess I've got to go down the middle then.
You've got a prisoner named Kurt Weissman. I'd like that prisoner freed.
I'd like a lot of things, human. Desire forms the foundations of organized society. That said, the xenophobe will remain in Turian custody. This is not negotiable.
Oh. I want to know all of these.
What crime did Weissman commit?
He attempted to poison medical cargo being sent to a Turian colony to treat an outbreak of a dangerous disease. If he'd succeeded, millions would have died. This human is a dangerous xenophobe.
Okay. Okay, I think... Here's the thing, this gang... Me, the player, I don't know what kind of environment it was like, but I could potentially see, you know, like, oh, we're in this really tough spot, we're living in poverty, we've had to turn to crime, it's all the aliens' fault. It's the aliens' fault, they're taking our jobs, let's all blame them. I could see xenophobia growing quite easily in that sort of environment. I'd like to think maybe it wasn't so bad when Naomi was there. But, you know, since they've become more spacefaring, they've become more xenophobic. And that this is something like... Naomi's kind of like, oh shit, this is news to me, pardon?
Why are you calling him a xenophobe?
The human acknowledges affiliation with several anti-alien organizations. His crime specifically targeted Turians as a species. It was a hate crime and will be treated as such at his sentencing.
Yeah, Naomi would be like, this is completely fair. This is completely fair. I am not going to help out the 10th Street Reds. No, thank you. You do you, officer.
What sentence is Weissman likely to receive?
Considering that he attempted to commit a xenophobic hate crime, I would expect him to receive a lifetime imprisonment.
Yep, this absolutely changes things.
Thanks for the information. One of Weissman's friends was less than honest with me.
I understand. Weissman was too well supplied to be acting alone. Thank you for the information. We'll increase the guard in his cell.
I knew you'd rat us out, Shepard. Now it's payback time. When we're through telling our story, the aliens will all know what the first human Spectre really is.
Sir, And let's just take a minute. Let's gather some information.
My bio is public record. Everyone knows I ran with gangs as a kid.
They don't know that the Reds target aliens specifically. We've got the backers to handle off-world missions. Your alien friends won't like you so much when they hear what your gang did.
Okay, so the gang has full-on become completely xenophobic. Okay.
What do you want, Finch? What gets you out of my life?
What do I want? I want aliens off of Earth. I want the Council to stay out of humanity's business.
The 10th Street Reds was a gang, not an Earth First movement.
They're a human movement now. You think the vids will make that distinction? I can find a dozen Reds who'll swear they saw you kill aliens for fun. Who's going to believe you then?
Buddy, you are making threats. And I think you've forgotten who you're dealing with.
No, they won't.
Impressive. Perhaps the first human Spectre will not be a disappointment after all. Goodbye, Spectre.
Yep. Don't make threats. Don't make threats. Naomi does not handle that shit quietly, no. If anyone else wants to come threaten her, then they can say hello to the shooty end of her gun. No regrets there, absolutely none. We just killed a man in a bar, but he was a racist, so fuck it. He was a racist and he was threatening us. As I said before, Naomi tries not to kill people who aren't a threat. He was making threats. Not against her life, but against her. No. That shit will not be tolerated. Okay, now we still have to speak with Dr. Michelle. And then I think the last thing is planting the bug. And after that, we should be good to leave the Citadel once again. Okay, madam.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
Oh, thank you.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
Yeah, who's he?
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
Perhaps Captain Anderson will have some knowledge about this man.
Oh, okay.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I'm good.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Okay, ooh. Anderson, what do you know about this? Intriguing. But first things first, also no. Okay, yeah. Yeah, first things first, head to C-Sec, bug the room. Where? Right there.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
I'm surprised there isn't more banter between the companions, because I swear I've heard that news report before. I swear I have. Pardon me. Okay, now where do we want to put this? Okay, don't Don't look at me. I'm just looking about, looking at this railing, talking to the keepers as I do. There we go. Yep, good evening, gentlemen. Now run. Move those legs. To the Presidium.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Naomi has confirmed that shit, though. When she spoke to the journalist lady, you bet Naomi confirmed that. Yeah, I'm just heading down this way to make sure there's no one for me to speak to. Hello? Any quests? Quests are always appreciated. No, sad times. I still don't trust Avina. She freaks me out. It's a very uncanny valley effect. I don't like it. Okay, sir.
Yes, Commander?
Yeah, do you know anything about this Baines guy?
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
Are you sure about that?
The people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
Really?
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
Well, I mean, we need to go to the whatchamacallit to speak with Emily Wong.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Oh, that is... Here's the thing where my brain jumps. Where my brain jumps to is the whole... So we've got this guy, he was working on some, like, high-level shit. He turns up dead. And the Admiral... Not the Admiral who found him, but, you know, one of the crews of the Admiral who found him, they recently all died under suspicious circumstances, you know, with the Thresher Maw. This reeks of a cover-up. This absolutely reeks of a cover-up. Pardon me.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Well, hopefully we can stop Saren sooner rather than later. And then maybe they'll be safe. Or safer. Oh, hold. He did leave. He left to see if he could find any more information. Oh. Maybe if he comes back, we'll be able to ask him about it then. Ooh. Still, like I said before, he found the body, and one of his teams mysteriously died. Those can't be unconnected. It's a cover-up. It's screaming cover-up in big, flashing letters.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
Hey.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Hey, good stuff. Lovely jubbly. And with that, I do believe... Yeah, this is all the stuff we've done. Hostile takeover. Yeah, that was finish off the other crime lord. Yeah, the only thing we have is, the fan. And again, I think we have to complete another main mission before he'll come back. So yeah, with that, we are good to go. Oh, I do hope Kahoku makes another reappearance. I really want to get the full story of what was going on with that Baines guy. Especially because the Krogan was talking like he was still alive. Here's what I'm thinking. The body on the ship wasn't Baines. I'm going to pause because I know, you know, the elevator will start speaking in a minute. I'm thinking that... I wonder if maybe he isn't dead. Maybe he faked his own death. And the crew that found him have been killed off because maybe they could, you know, they could come forward. Maybe they might realize, like, oh, hey, that was suspicious. We should bring forth our findings. We should, you know, maybe say, hey, let's take another look at this. I reckon they've been killed off to stop them from coming forward to say that, hey, Baines might still be alive. That's what I'm thinking.
Exogeny Corp recently released an official statement regarding their missing survey team in the Hades Gamma Cluster. According to the statement, the remains of the survey team were discovered not far from their abandoned research camp. There were no survivors. It is believed the researchers were the victims of a random attack by raiders or mercenaries. Names will be released after next of kin are notified.
So that's been covered up. I mean, to be fair, they were turned into husks and began worshipping machines and shit, like... That doesn't need to be spread about. So, you know, I can understand them, you know, hushing that up, to be fair. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Before I get started on the DLC, first things first, I want to make sure that all of my squad are leveled up. I think this is a pretty decent opportunity to do that. Secondly, I want to sort out my inventory. My inventory must be getting pretty full by this stage, and... you know, better to keep on top of that.
So tell me, who'd win in a fight between you and Shepard?
Do Krogan size up everyone for a fight? Even friends and allies?
Yes.
I mean, Liara would probably win. She is a biotic. If she managed to freeze Shepard, then Liara would absolutely win. If she couldn't, then I think Naomi would shoot Liara to death. It's all who managed to get the first shot. That'd be the thing.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Okay, so still nothing on the traffic controllers. We'll have to see if that updates in the future. Yeah. You guys are fine. Okay, yeah, let's just pop in and out a couple of times.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Okay,
Log.
and
The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
not for very long. No, let's exit. Okay, that was you two, so let's grab you two. Again, my apologies if there is an easier way to do this.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
Yeah, if there is an easier way to do this, I have not seen it. Okay, you just have two. Let's go for that. And Williams. I mean, getting immunity for you would be pretty good. Yeah. And back on board.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO...
No.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
And okay, you've got 5, and you have 2. We kind of have to. Oh, I want to. I need to get these up. Otherwise, I'll just be dragging Tally out everywhere. And let's grab that. There we go. Okie doke, back on.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I suppose I should be grateful there are only 6 companions, so it does happen quite quick.
The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Okay, and let's head on down to the garage. Okie doke. Alrighty then, in between episodes, I'm gonna make sure everyone is fully equipped. What I also might do is just do a quick round of ship crew talks. Just to make sure that it is only after the main quests that they get new stuff to say. Either way, I am just about out of time for this episode. So, until the next one, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista, thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.